Guys, I don't think you realize how much mothers influence their daughters in their life. Not just with dating, marriage, but with pretty much every aspect of life you can think of. They don't necessarily need to have the greatest relationship. The mother and the daughter don't necessarily need to have the greatest relationship in between them. As long as they live together in the same house and the daughter sees what the mother is doing, you guys do realize that, right? That kids learn more from what you're doing, more from your actions than your words, than what you're saying. So as long as the daughter is in the house seeing what the mother is actually doing, how she's treating the dad, how she's treating her brothers, what kind of Instagram posts she's making, what kind of social media posts she's making, what she did in her life. Maybe she heard from family stories or saw family photos of her mother when her mother was younger. That is going to imprint on that daughter more than anything else. I hope you guys understand that. Even more than the relationship with her and her father. Obviously, the father has to be there to check not only the daughter but also the mother. But what do we know about modern men? They can't even check their own life. They come in here and argue with me in my comment section, trying to white knight for women they don't even know. Think about that for a second, how comical that sounds. These simps and white knights come in here and simp for women in my channel that they don't even know. They have never met these girls that I show on my videos. They don't even know their names, but they stand up for them. Why? Because, as I said, this is a gynocentric society. It's built to cater to women. So even if you see a woman beating a man up in public, you would not even look twice that way. But if you see a man even raise his voice at a woman in public, from all directions, you're going to have Sims, white knights, women, cops, the whole society jump on that man. I don't know how much more evident I have to make it in front of you guys to show you that how big of a double standardized society we live in. But anyways, recently I just figured out this girl I kind of had a fling with. Like, her and I were kind of F buddies back in high school. I kind of went over to her house and back. Like, the fling that we had only lasted for what, 2 months, 3 months, not even that long, right? I was her first. Man, oh man, I still remember how freaking hot this girl was. Volleyball player, obviously white girl, blue eyes, brunette hair, exactly my type. Petite with a freaking banging booty. Again, as I said, volleyball players, right? I just found out recently that she had a kid. I think she's a year younger than me. And either a year younger than me or my age. I can't even remember. So the fling started in high school and also ended in high school. But fast forward now, what? How many years has it passed since I graduated high school? 22, 5-6 years. 5-6 years later, she just had a kid. She just became a single mother in her early 20s. Yeah. Guess who she had the kid with? A brother. You know, I don't want to sound racist or whatever. I love my brothers out here, my black dudes out here. I got plenty of black friends. But you guys do some dumb actions. Things. You guys make some dumb actions. Do some dumb thing, man. Like, come on, yo. That guy is probably as same age as me or younger than me. Either he's about to be on child support, where his life is about to be over, or he's gonna go knock up some other chick and keep going down this road till some chick really grabs him by his nuts and sucks all the resources out of him. One way or another, he just lost his entire life pretty much. Dude, one of the biggest fears that I have, or the only fear really, if I think about it, the only fear I have in this life is to knock up a chick when I'm not ready. Or the wrong chick. I'm serious. It's not even facing death, because I've faced that plenty of times already. It's to knock up a chick. That's my biggest fear. And I saw this girl. She didn't even finish college. She went to a community college. Didn't even finish community college. Got knocked up before she even could graduate community college. Moved back to her parents' house. And now her parents are paying for it. For her and her kid. And the dude is nowhere in the picture. I heard the news from grapevines, and then I looked her up on by myself on social media, and yep, the pictures are all there. And this chick blew up like the Goodyear blimp. She got fat as hell. This hot little petite thing in high school, not even 5-6 years later, just threw her life down the gutter. She's obviously, she just became a single mother, right? I made a video about mud sharks. I don't think she's a mud shark, because, I mean, she messed around with me. I'm mixed. She also messed around with white guys, black guys. I've heard, right? But there was a comment where a guy came in and said that if my daughter ever gets knocked up or sleeps with a black dude, and I find that out, she's gonna be disowned. Now, in my opinion, that's a little too extreme, right? Not just because of the fact that this man is black and slept with your daughter, you end up disowning your daughter. That's a little too extreme, right? I don't really agree with that. But if this man dumps your daughter, takes no responsibility, doesn't matter if this man is black, white, Hispanic, whatever. Any man who comes and impregnates your daughter and doesn't take any responsibility, and she has to move back with you, no, that's when I would disown my daughters if I had one. If my daughter went out there and got knocked up by whoever, I don't care what his ethnicity, his background is. But if I see that he's not taking responsibility for this kid, for his mistake, and my daughter comes back, no, baby. Because you messed up as my daughter to pick the wrong guy. So you got to face the consequences as well. And you can go after that guy and go for child support, whatever. That's on you. That's not my problem. Oh, you best believe it. Obviously, I'm going to give my daughters and sons, while they're growing up, this same exact message I give you guys. And despite having all this message, if they still go out and destroy their life, that's on them. I don't care. I do care, but I can't show them that I care, right? Definitely, I would care if I had kids as a parent. But that's not the point, guys. The point is, as I was talking about the mothers, right? This girl's mother, when she was young, had an abortion and got married once, got cheated on by that husband, and her pretty much every single man she picked in her entire life cheated on her. She told me. This girl's mother is who I'm talking about right now. And that lady, her mother, told me this back in high school when I would go to their house and learn about them, and they would share their old stories. And she finally found a sucker. Just like how most of these hoes are going to find you suckers out there who are sitting there watching me right now. Because I know there's a lot of you guys who are hate watching me, ninja watching me, who are nothing but simps and nice guys and don't agree with what I'm saying, but still here for some reason and haven't left yet. I already know you're mentally effed up because you thrive off of negativity. That's why you are here. But that's another video topic. And she found a sucker who's a computer science engineer, makes great money, but he's still paying off his student loan debt even to this day. And he's in his 50s, and she's in her 40s. This man raised this lady's 2 daughters that she had from wedlock. One of the daughters is the one that I was messing around with. So he was paying for his stepchildren. He doesn't have any children of his own. Think about that for a second. All this hard-earned money and this work you put in your entire life, you're raising somebody else's bastards. That's what they are. Let's keep it a buck. Let's call it for what it is. And she told me that even to this day, she did not tell her husband, the stepdad, some of the times that she got cheated on by other men, the type of men she used to mess around with. She straight up told me that she used to mess around with Chads and Tyrones, and this guy, the stepdad, looks like Peter from Family Guy. I shit you not. with less hair. And she still hasn't disclosed any of her past to this man, even to this day. She even told me, don't tell him. Okay, I won't. So these mothers have done the exact same debauchery when they were younger, and they're imprinting their life themselves on their daughters. And that is exactly why their daughters turn out the way that they do. Also with social media influence, I get that. So if you are looking for a wife, girlfriend, whatever, I highly suggest you don't look for wives. Don't get married in a country, in a place where the marriage laws are extremely against men. But if you do it, hey, that's on you. I can't help you after that. But if you must look for a girl, a good girl that you guys like to claim, where can I find a good girl? I've already debunked that myth plenty of times, that there's no such thing as a good girl. They're all sluts. You just have to get it out of them. They might not act upon it until the right guy comes along and he can get it out of them. That behavior, that hoe behavior. But if you must, you always want to make sure you look at the mother. See what kind of woman she is. Talk to the mother. Ask her questions about her point of view on relationships, on equal rights, on body counts. That's the very first thing you need to ask mothers, daughters, any chick you deal with. What's your point on body count? Do you think it should matter how many guys a woman slept with in her marriage, determining if she's a good wife or not? Should that matter? Her past, her body count? Ask that question, directly, indirectly, however. Get that answer from the mother, from the daughter you're dating. That will tell you everything you need to know about this individual. Learn about if this mother is a feminist or not. Learn about how she views financials. Like, oh, okay, yeah, you can go to college as long as you get a degree. No, not as long as you get a degree, as long as you get a degree that's worth a damn. Then it's worth taking the student loan debt. Not just for any degree. As I said, this dude who's a computer science engineer makes great money, but he's trapped because he had to pay this house, these cars for this family that's not even his. And now he's stuck with his student loan debt on top of the wife's, the mother's student loan debt. Oh yeah, he's paying her student loan debt off as well. Her mother does some petty ass job on the side as a counselor. She went to school for social work. Go figure, right? That brings up that gender pay gap bullcrap, which is a complete myth. You guys pick these sorry ass degrees and majors and jobs that don't pay you anything. Social work, nursing, what you call it, human resource, political science, liberal arts degrees mainly. You guys pick these degrees by the buttload, and you wonder why you're not getting paid as much as men who are picking the STEM field majors. Anyways, and then that also brought me back to a couple of other girls when I was thinking about this point, that man, this chick turned out to be exactly like her mother, this chick who I just described. And then I looked back and I saw pretty much every single chick I dealt with in the long-term sense, their mothers did the exact same mistakes that they're doing in their lives. And they're turning out to be just like their mothers. Fat as hell, broke as hell, ran through as hell, damaged as hell from all the quote-unquote bad boys cocks she took in her early college days and high school days. Dude, I had a girl I dated for a while whose mother told me she moved states to come see this one dude that she really wanted. And then when she moved states, that dude dumped her. And then she ended up finding her dad, who looks like, again, Peter from Family Guy, who has this typical nice guy look. That's who they end up settling with after they get ran through and become broke as hell and damaged as hell. You suckers out there. It's up to you if you throw away your hard work in your entire life for some used up good like this. That's up to you. Go ahead. It's not my money. It's not my life. It's not my anything. So many of women, dude, are getting married and getting knocked up that I went to high school with. So many dudes are getting married and impregnating chicks right now. And they're in their early 20s. I'm seeing this post on Facebook, Instagram, everywhere. Go follow me on Instagram at Zeekpeak00. Add me on Snapchat at WASIK_69. Like and subscribe this video. or like and share this video, subscribe to the channel. But so many of these people that I went to high school with, man, they're settling down, getting married, getting knocked up, while they don't even have a grand saved in their bank account, $5,000 saved in their bank account. They have student loan up the ass. Like, how do you foresee yourself coming out of this? Do you know what they answer to that? Oh, we'll figure it out. Those are the magic keywords they like to throw at you. We'll figure it out. No, you won't. You're going to end up on Dave Ramsey's show 10 years down the road, 15 years down the road. Most of you are going to end up getting divorced 10, 15, 20 years down the road. If you're married, if you're happily married right now and you watch me and you say that, oh, this guy's hurt, just wait, just wait. Just wait. I'm playing the long game. You are not. These people that I went to high school with just completely let go their body as well. They look like they're in their early 20s and they look like they're in their 50s. It's pitiful, man. Health is wealth, and you're draining that down the toilet. It's crazy, man, that how many people are not seeing how effed up their life is about to be in the next 10 to 20 years. But they have all bought into this mainstream narrative that you're supposed to graduate college, or after high school you're supposed to settle down, get married, get a job. Doesn't matter if it's a career or not, as long as it's a job. And you guys want to come in here and argue with me about my philosophy, leave hate comments, call me liars even about certain things that I lie about. Okay, go ahead, man. I don't have a goddamn thing to prove to anybody. That's why I'm not even acknowledging all these people who are calling me liars about certain things, because I know that to myself I'm true, and I know I haven't lied about a single damn thing to you guys since the beginning of this channel that I've made 2 years ago. But as long as I'm true to myself and I know I'm not lying about anything, that's all that matters to me. Because at the end of the day, I don't care about any of you people who come in here and leave nothing but irrelevant and unnecessary comments that are not productive at all. So I don't have anything to prove to you now, do I? Guys, look at the mother. I have heard stories after stories after stories where mothers have been telling me they go to college, they gotta have this life experience. That's why they go to college. They gotta have this fun. All that means is get drunk and get bended over in the bathroom stall or at somebody's bed. That's it. That's all that means. That's not life experiencing. That's not having fun. Real fun is exploring the world. Real fun is completely different. That's another video topic. You don't need to go to the Bahamas to get drunk and get pounded by dudes, because you can do the exact same thing in your hometown. You're not doing anything different. But I hope this one made sense, man, you know. It's just going to get tougher and tougher and worse and worse. More and more of these chicks are going to come out as single mothers. They ain't going to do nothing with their life. And you guys are going to keep coming in here and try to defend them. Somebody left a comment on that one video where I showed that chick with no job and a master's degree. She has a master's degree. She's doing so much better than you. Did you completely just go over the fact that I said, like the fact that I told you that she has $80,000 worth of student loan debt and no job? Did that fact just go completely over your head? What is this master's degree going to do for you when you're broke as hell and broke as a joke and can't even pay any of your debt off? What, like seriously, tell me, what is this degree going to do for you when you're not using it? A degree by itself ain't nothing, ain't enough. Nowadays, anybody can go to college and get a degree. Do you have any idea how easy it is to get a college degree in the United States? How easy they make these classes to pass and get a degree? A lot of you guys are probably foreigners. You have no idea how the education system works. You have no idea how any of these degrees work, even. But you are still one Google search away from it, from learning about it, and you still won't, and instead you will come in here and argue with me till your face turns blue. Hey, go ahead, man. It's your time you're losing, your valuable time. I'm going back to making money banging hoes, living the best of my life. You guys can come in here, leave hate comments, call me liar all day, every day. I won't even look at your comment twice. I'm just gonna go about doing my own business. Follow me on Instagram at Zeekpeak00. Hope this one